Hey y'all, welcome to the More to Love Podcast. It's your girl Netta.
It's your girl Wyleisha.
Hey girl, what you been up to?
Girl, you already know the same old, working, trying to avoid doing the podcast. Girl, don't be girl, you right about that seven episode thing, because girl, I was like, damn, we gotta record. I gotta get up. I gotta get ready.
I'm glad you brought that up. So I was listening to, I don't know, you know who Kevin on Stage is? Mm-hmm. The comedian. Yeah. He was talking, somebody asked him, like, do you have any advice for up-and-coming podcasters or whatever the case? And he was like, the biggest advice that he could give is, if you're not willing to do 100 episodes with less than 100 views, then you can't make it. Like, you can't make it in the podcast world. Like,
I was going to say 100 episodes, but he right about that.
Like, 100 episodes that get you less than 100 views. Yeah. And he's like, and that means that you're dedicated to it and you're consistent, and that pays off in the long run. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he was saying, for example, you do 100 episodes. Within those 100 episodes, and you're only getting like 100 views or something, one of the episodes go viral or something. It's going to gain you like 50-something new viewers. And then another
people going to try to come back.
Go viral. It's going to gain you some more, and then you get 200 views. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it just consistency, and it grows and grows. But you got to be willing to be down for the cause and not let like the low numbers, viewers or whatever, encourage you. Yeah. That's what he was saying. I was like, oh, this is dope. Like,
no, that makes sense. That's the dead ass.
And he mentioned what I said. He said he read an article, which you probably read the same article I read, that said that podcasts don't make it past 7 episodes.
Okay,
and I understand. I get it. I for me, it's like, I can't think of like, I tried to do like a structure, but I mean, like, I don't know what to talk about. Like, I can't think of nothing. Like,
girl, that's how I feel. Like, because one of my mentors, he's always with me about like, well, she needs to be writing every single day. Yeah, I'm like, do you know what type of energy it takes to use my brain to write an article every single day? Like, after I went to work, honey, it's like, it's really like, you really have to push yourself. Like, no matter what you're doing, whatever it is, to the audience, whatever you guys are trying to do, like, our little side hustles that we're doing, we both have some regular jobs, but we try to do our side hustle on the side with the podcasting and the writing, all that stuff. Like, you really gotta push yourself to do it, because honey, I be looking like, dang, girl, I don't even remember the last time I wrote an article and uploaded it on my website. Like, girl, I don't change the name of the website, everything. No article has been uploaded in the whole 2021 so far. So, girl, it just really takes about pushing, and honey, I'm like, every time I think about getting ready to film a podcast, I be like, oh God, I gotta do my makeup, gotta make sure I ain't looking crazy, like, gotta figure out what I'm gonna say, because girl, I be talking too much, honey, and I feel like I'm been saying some crazy stuff. But yeah, girl, it's just about pushing, and like you said, I definitely feel you on that 100 episodes, 100 views type stuff. Like, I definitely feel you, honey. We got this though, honey. We about to be. Girl, more to motherfucking love. The freak, honey. We in here. Born viral. The freak.
Okay. Yay.
We gotta get a juicy ass topic. Like,
I know.
It gotta be one of them things, like, people gotta double take when they click on that shit. Like, yeah. We about that.
We gonna be lit. We got it.
Gonna be lit. We are lit, and that's just that.
Exactly. Okay. We lit.
And countdown to my motherfucking birthday. 12 days, honey.
Birthday. When your birthday again?
March 13th. Pisces season, y'all.
Oh, I'm leaving. On the 13th, I'm going to Cali.
See, and y'all better to make sure I'm invited.
I'm going to California. You should pull up to California.
Girl. You know what? I know the tickets is cheap right now, too. Honey.
Mad cheap.
How much you get your ticket for?
Huh?
How much you get your ticket for?
1 something round trip. California, and it's Delta.
Oh, so you got a good little flight, honey.
Yeah, girl.
That's what you're telling me. Okay, girl. You know, I heard that you traveling all month, baby.
Oh yeah. So yes, that's why I wanted to talk about this episode. I want to talk about traveling. So, yeah. So right now for me, I'm not working. I'm just, chilling. I got laid off due to COVID. So, I was like, I want to travel this whole month. Like the whole month of March, I just want to be out. Even though I didn't make it. Like I'm only booked until the 17th. So, I'm gonna come back home, but whatever. But so my first trip is coming up this week. Well, okay, so I'm trying to think when this episode gonna drop. All right, boom. My first trip is actually today. When this episode drop, I'm gonna be on my way to Puerto Rico.
And it's just that.
Yes, I'm going to Puerto Rico, and then from Puerto Rico, I'm going straight to Orlando. My uncle rented like this mansion. So we're going to be in Orlando for my little cousin.
Okay, uncle.
Yes. Yes, I can't wait. I want to try to vlog it, but I know I suck at that. I always say I want to vlog, and I never do it. But I'm going to try.
Girl, me and you are the same people.
I'm going to try.
I promise you, like, I bought a whole nother phone to vlog and girl.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I don't know what. Right. Girl, I'm just really sucking these last couple of weeks. I'm looking like, bro, you really gotta put into action. Like today was the first day of March, girl. I probably slept maybe 2 times today. The naps, girl. I was like, I gotta be more. The naps. The first day of the month. I gotta be more productive, girl. So
yes. That's what we gotta do.
Girl, your March is lit.
But yeah, then I'm going to I'm going to Puerto Rico, then Orlando for like a week, and then I'm going to Cali, and then I'm coming back.
So Puerto Rico, Orlando, and then Cali.
Yep.
And these are all like family trips, or like these girl trips, family trips.
So, well, they all of them. I'm with somebody from my family, but the first one is my cousin's 40th birthday. It's her birthday. We're going to Puerto Rico, and that's girls. Like that's me and a couple of my other cousins, and then her friends. So that's a girls trip. And then the one with my uncle is doing. That's more like family, like kid friendly. Like the mansion that he got. Like the bedrooms is like, well, some of the bedrooms is like slides and like bunk beds with the slide, and like it's kiddie. It's in Orlando.
Uncle really did that.
Kids. Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah. So that one is like family, kid friendly. And then the Cali one is just me and 2 of my other cousins. It was basically me. I was about to go by myself. So, all right. And that's what I really wanted to talk about. Like I was saying, I want to talk about traveling. So I was saying that I had posted on Facebook that I wanted to travel all March. But then I had met this girl. So I guess whatever. On Valentine's Day, I had went to like this little, the little dinner for single girls.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so I met one of the girls I met there. She was like, she travels, because I was telling her I want to travel. She said she travels alone. Like she goes to places by herself. And I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
That is so weird you say that, girl. I literally was talking to my best friend not even maybe 1 or 2 days ago. And she's like, she goes to Georgia State for hospitality or whatever. And she literally was talking about, one of the girls talking about how women travel alone sometimes. And I'm looking like, first of all, me personally, I think I would be too scared. Like, I'm looking like, you want me to hit the streets by myself? I barely know what's going on, and you want me to hit the streets by yourself. Like, people don't, in the way that the world is going these days, like, people don't care. Like, they don't care who you are. Like, they will disrespect you, put you in an uncomfortable position. But if she's out here traveling by herself, honey, she a real one for that. I don't know how she's doing it.
There's a lot of people. Like, I found this Facebook group, and it's called Female Solo Travelers or whatever, which it sucks because I guess like somebody could join it and like prey on people, but regardless of the fact, there's a bunch, it's like thousands of people in the group, and they travel by themselves all the time. They even like, even some of the girls, like, they'll post like where they're going and be like, oh, if anybody want to be my travel buddy, like, because I'm going to this place by myself, blah, blah,
that's
blah.
Cute. I like that.
Yeah, like this one girl, me and this girl, she said she wants to go to Jamaica in June. I was like, oh, I want to go to Jamaica. I was like, I'll be your traveling buddy. And the crazy thing is, she from Brooklyn, like, which I'm from Brooklyn, like, so it's like,
it's worked out.
Yeah, like, but so we looking to plan that to go to Jamaica in June. I'm like, that's dope, like, but that's like a travel buddy. I would go with a travel buddy, but alone
by yourself,
I'm so scared.
You know what? I just thought about it. Okay, so I can maybe possibly do a travel by myself if I'm probably homeland states in the states.
In the States,
But if I gotta go like somewhere out of country by myself, honey, there is no way.
Yeah,
like me and my best friend are planning to go to South Korea. She's up here trying to learn. She's up here trying to learn the language. I said, baby, please learn the language for both of us, because baby, I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know what to do. Like, I'm not. Yeah, but
that's dope.
That's the only extent of me going somewhere by myself. It's only in the States, possibly. Even then, because the people in the States crazy too. They crazy all around the world. So I could possibly go somewhere, maybe like a what do you call them states around you, like somewhere real close, maybe like New Orleans or something like that. But girl, you're not gonna see me in Oregon by myself.
That's what the girl said. She went to New Orleans by herself. She went to Canada by herself. She said she had mad fun.
Okay, that sounds lit though.
I don't know. I'm too scared. Like, and I'm too shy. It's not like I could make friends while I'm out there, because I'm not that outgoing person. I'm gonna be sitting there looking stupid. Like,
that's my freaking thing. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's like going to like the club by yourself. I can't do it. Like, I couldn't go to the club by myself.
I ain't never been to the club by myself, but girl, I done been to a couple of bars by myself.
I never been to a bar by myself, a club. I've been to the movies. I go to the movies by myself. I go to eat by myself, but that's it.
Girl, I be at the bar, girl. Go to the bar, girl. Give me a couple of drinks. Talking to the bartender, girl. And then, honey, once I start drinking, I get a little bubbly, honey, and I start talking to every motherfucking bar, girl.
That's what the girl said she did. That's what she said she did. That's what the girl said she did. She said when you go, like if you do want to go out or something, go to the bar, stay at the bar, sit at the bar, talk to the bartender, get to know the people that work there. She was like, stay in hotels, don't stay in Airbnbs, because that's more like, that's more dangerous. Stay in the hotel, it's cameras, you get to know the staff, like just stuff like that. I was like, that's dope. Like I was like, I don't know, I might think about it. So
this I was going to appealing to me though.
You said what?
It still don't sound appealing to me though. Like the travel by yourself. Like if I want to go somewhere, I definitely want to go with other people. Like, so
it's more fun.
I can enjoy it with them. Like,
I think it's more fun with other people. I think so. But I was gonna go. So I had some airline credit, because actually right now I'm supposed to be in New York, but I canceled my New York trip because for the Puerto Rico trip I had to take a COVID test and all that. And I didn't want to risk it and go to New York and like maybe get COVID or something while I'm traveling to New York, and then I'm not able to go to Puerto Rico. Like I was like, no, I'd rather go to Puerto Rico, so I'm gonna stay home. And then so I so I had some airline credit, and after I already booked the Orlando and the Puerto Rico, I was like, oh, I should go to Cali. Like I was like, I want to go somewhere else. Like, and I was like, I always wanted to go to California, so I was gonna go alone. Like, but then my cousins was like, I want to go to California, so then now they come with me, which is lit. But I was gonna really go by myself. Like I was like, it's gonna be my first time.
What you was gonna do? I mean, I could see. I
was gonna go to the Hollywood sign. I was gonna go to the Walk of Fame. Ooh, I just swallowed my gum. My bad.
Girl, geez.
All right. Anyway, I'm not gonna edit that out. But yeah.
I would say it came back.
It did. I almost swallowed my cup. That's what I should have said. I was trying to catch it. Do not go down there.
Girl. Anyway. Girl, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the Hollywood sign. I was gonna go to the Walk of Fame, and I was gonna stay in the hotel. I was gonna go to the beach, like Venice Beach. Like, I don't know. I was like,
okay, I can see you going to Cali by yourself because there's a lot of things that you can do independently by yourself. Going to the beach and shit, chilling.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see that one.
I was thinking about it, but then, like I said, my cousins was like, "Wait, I want to go to Cali," and I'm happy that they wanted to go because I really didn't want to go by myself, but I was willing to try it out, like, cause, like I said, I joined that Facebook group, so I've been looking at the other girls, like they be posting their pictures and stuff of them traveling solo, and they be sharing stories and telling you good places to go, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm about to be about this solo travel life, cause if ain't nobody coming with me, I ain't got no time to be waiting.
You know what I just thought about? If you go, okay, let's say we don't put a scenario on it because this has happened to me before, and I kind of denied it because I was like, "Oh, this sounds crazy to me." So if let's say a wealthy little man or whatever says, "Hey, I want to fly you out to a different state."
Yeah.
And you basically, this is you traveling by yourself. And I know women do this all the time. So I know women say they ain't gonna travel by themselves. They, you know, by their own decision. But if a man say he about to fly you out, you about to get on that plane and you about to go.
Girls get flued out all the time.
That's what I'm saying. So would you, because I was like looking at him like, bro, I really don't even barely know. We knew each other from like over like talking online and stuff and Instagram and Facebook and stuff. But like I didn't know him like that for real. So he up here telling me he want to fly out to, you know, the state or whatever. I'm like, bro, I don't think that's a go. I was like, can I bring my homegirl with me? Like,
right.
That's what I'm saying. I told one of my friends the other day because she had somebody asked her to be flew out is not a motherfucking word, but shout out to motherfucking city girls for giving us that motherfucking word.
Right.
Okay.
That's the name of this episode. That's the name of this episode. We getting flew out.
Exactly. Basically, she was getting flew out to another country. This wasn't even a state. This wasn't a homeland shit. This is like out of country shit. And I was like, well, sis, tell them if you could bring a friend because I would get on the plane with your ass and we would be out of country. Honey.
Right.
I had a passport and everything. If you gonna pay for my flight and your flight, we about to be up in here. So, but girl, I told when the dude asked me, he was like, "Oh, I can fly you." No, I'm really good on that as of right now. I feel like you gotta really like, I really gotta know you like to be flued out like that. Like, no, I ain't never going on.
I don't know if somebody, I guess right now where I'm at in my life, I'm on like this whole YOLO. I don't care.
That's all I'm about to say. It is.
Right now in my life, I'm really on this whole like YOLO. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing nothing anyway. So if somebody was like, "Oh, I want to fly you out. You want to get flued out?" I might be like, "All right, let's go." But I think I would want to stay in the hotel. Like, I'm not coming to your house.
I gotta have my own room.
Yeah, I want to stay in the hotel. And I would, and it depends on like what, like I'm not going to like Wyoming or something. Like I'm not, like it gotta be a good city, like where I know.
Like Wyoming be random as hell. Wyoming be random as hell. Shout out to the folks in Wyoming, but I'm like,
no offense, but I'm just saying, like,
it'd be so random to me.
I want to be like a city, like a populated place, like a lot of people, like. So.
Nah, I feel you on that one. Like Cali, like you said, Cali. Even maybe Atlanta. Sometimes people get food out in Atlanta. Florida type stuff.
Florida, Miami. Yeah, stuff like that. I would definitely be with it. But Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I know a lot of people that get flued out to Texas. I have a lot of friends. Y'all got the big balls out there in Texas. Folks be from Texas, girl. They not playing out there.
Yes, I'm going to Texas. I'm going to Texas in April.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you all over the place.
I know, right? Yeah. All 2020. I'm out of here. Like, I'm out of here. I'm double masking up and hand sanitizer on deck. I'm out of here. Like,
I mean, one thing I'm gonna say about like this COVID stuff, because I live in Atlanta, so
yeah,
everything but open. So
yeah,
it just takes being safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, taking the precaution, double masking up, washing your hands, not being stupid stuff, grabbing on those and stuff with your bare hands and stuff. Like, let's be smart. Like, it really don't take close to people. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I be up in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the streets safely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know, like, when I'm gonna get around my family, like, if I know I gotta go see my grandma in 2 days, I'm not gonna be out in the club.
Yeah.
Right. Like, you gotta be smart about that, because a lot of people really don't be thinking about stuff like that. Like, you be going to the club like, oh, you ain't get COVID. But
yeah, I went out the other night. I went to Sweet Lounge. Well, I don't know if I should have said the name.
Sweet Lounge.
Whatever. But yeah, I went there and it was packed. Like, at first, when we first got there, we got there early, so it wasn't packed. But it got packed. And nobody had on a mask. I was like, all right. Time for me to go.
So you left?
Time for me to go. I had my mask on though the whole time. Besides, like when I ordered my drink, and you know I had to drink my little drink. But I mean, I wasn't all up on nobody. Like I was definitely social distance. Besides, like my homegirl that I was with. But still, it was just I was just looking around like nobody got on the mask. Like.
Girl, when you go to them clubs, girl, like they don't be having that. I went to Encore a couple of weeks ago, and I was at the bar, and the dude came up to the bar and was just like, he was a tall dude, so he was all over my shoulder, bent over. I said, "You know, COVID exists, right, bro?" He's like, "Oh, my bad,
sir, back up." Like, what is
my area? Like, they don't got no respect.
Right, that's good.
Girl, best believe I told him though, like, I don't give a F. I ain't dying for you. He probably in his head like, girl, when you out at the club, so this really your fault.
I know people are like that. Like you out. I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that to me. Like I'd be like some stuff. I'd be like, no, COVID. Like I'm not with it. They'd be like, you was just out yesterday. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry. Okay, the less exposure, the better. So even if I go out every other day, I'm a little bit more safe than if I went out every day.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm, like you said, I'm double masking up. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm being clean and stuff like that.
Washing my hands, not being all up on
nobody. I got going on. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said, I want to lessen the exposure. Like I don't have to be out every day. If I went out, that was my because I told my friend he was trying to go out this weekend. He wanted me to go out on Saturday with him, and then he wanted me to go out to the club with him. I said, you gotta pick and choose which one, because first of all, the COVID cases in Georgia are off the chain. Like you gotta let me know which one, because I'm not going to both. You need to figure it out.
Right, we're gonna risk it one time only.
Exactly. I was like, Lord, I ain't playing with you. Don't think I'm playing with you.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to risk it no more. But hey, man, I've been trying to get a little proof on here, man.
Girl, yes. What else?
Hey, I was about to say, but ladies, comment down below if you've ever traveled by yourself.
Yeah.
And how was that experience? And would you ever travel by yourself? Would you get flued out?
Yes. I want to know. I want to know, y'all. Would y'all get flued out? Shoot, I want to know, fellas, too, if a fella do watch.
Oh, yes.
Would y'all fly a girl out, or would y'all want to get flued out? I know guys don't be getting flued out. But...
It's really hard out here to be a man. I already know.
I know, like, bro.
I feel bad for her. I've been thinking, like, dang, it's really hard out here for y'all.
For my college years, like, I literally, the way I ate was about going out with a nigga. Like, going out to eat. Like, every time I'm like, I'm hungry, all right, let me see.
Right.
You take me out. What you do? Oh, you said you wanted to go. That's how I got through. Like,
girl, honey, still getting through like that. What do you mean? Like,
yes, exactly. Now that I'm single, that's exactly.
Don't get it wrong though. I can afford my own food.
I can afford my own
food.
But
if you want to buy it for me.
No, but in my college years, I was broke. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't. But so them niggas that was taking me out to eat, they came in clutch. Like, I mean, it's not like I couldn't eat. Like, I had family. I could go eat at my aunt's, like, whatever. But still, like, if I wanted to go out to eat, and plus when I'm bored and I want to do something, I used to use niggas all the time. Like,
I hate you.
What you
savage?
What you doing? Like,
girl, savage. But my thing is, people be so concerned about, like, cause like men be like, okay, women, like I said, it's really hard out here to be a man, but like men be looking at women like, especially like the day and age we're in now, especially like we go out on dates with men our age, it's like, oh, we gotta split, we gotta go half and half. And you know what's so funny? Like the older I've gotten, like the less I'm like harsh about those things. You know what I'm saying? Like the take me out to eat, you gotta freaking girl. I don't want on a tangent, but at the end of the day, these dudes be looking at us like we be using them. Like, no mother freaker, if he's willing and able and he wants to be a part of my life and he wants to take me out to eat and stuff, ain't nobody using nobody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like dudes get that misconstrued. Don't get me wrong. I have been there before when I want to, I want a little something to eat, and I'll be like, you know what, I know so and so will slide on through. But like, I want the men to see sometimes like, mother freaker, it ain't like, we just out here every day. We gotta call our man, be like, man, give me some food. No, men be out here willing. They like, oh, you want me to pull up? Oh, you want me to bring you some of this? Oh, you want? Okay,
all I do or do is if a dude texting me and trying to talk to me or whatever, and they offer to take me out, like I might turn them down in the beginning, but then it might be times where I'm like hungry. Oh. I'll be like, oh, so you said you remember that one time? What you doing? Like,
right? Oh, what you hey big head? What they say? Hey big head. 503.
For real though.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, like the new day and age that we live in, I'm not gonna say a lot of dudes, but dudes like I've been on dates with, sometimes it's like compromise now. It's like you gotta compromise because sometimes these dudes don't be having it like that. Sometimes you have it more than the dude be having it, and they still be trying to go out.
I don't think that I've been on a date that I had to pay half or anything besides like in a relationship, like, because I think being in a relationship is different. Like, so like in a relationship with me and my boyfriend, like there's sometimes where I paid, there's sometimes where he paid, because like, like our money is like the same, like we was living together, everything, so it's like it's different. But besides but dating, getting to know somebody, I never really paid for the date. Like, I don't think I ever.
So
went half.
Would you feel, because me, like I said, the older I've gotten, like I don't really be tripping on it as much because I know what kind of money I be rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be if that makes sense.
Nah, so
I be like, I don't really put too much pressure on it. But like you said, it is a difference. Like if I don't, I'm not really like, I don't know you, but you hit me up on Instagram or something, you want to take me out. Okay, cool. I'm expecting you.
Yeah, if you ask me, can you take me out? I'm expecting that.
Yeah, but if it's like you said, I ain't gonna say relationship because I ain't in no relationship, but like the situation I'm in, the dude, me and him, like sometimes, like you said, sometimes he pays. And at first I used to be like, oh, well, I'm supposed to be getting like all the treatment. Like he's supposed to be, he's supposed to be paying for my dinners. He's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally just think about that. But like then sometimes I be thinking about the situation he's in right now. I'll be like, okay, sometimes we can go back and forth. But like you said, like as far as dating, I definitely kind of agree with you on that. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, like but you know what? Huh?
I said, yeah, for the most part. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, or like going half or something. I could see myself going half when I like don't like the person because I don't want them. I don't know.
You don't want to feel like you. I know what you feel. I know what you're saying. I
don't know, I don't know. But I haven't went half yet. And I haven't been asked to. Like, nobody's been like, oh, you gonna go half with me? Like, but if we like meeting up, like it just all depends.
It's some circumstances.
But if you approach me like, hey, how you doing? I want to take you out. Then you are taking me out.
Right, because I didn't say, let me take you out. Yeah. Or if they're like, okay, because sometimes dudes might be real thinking like, let's get together or something like that. Nah, what is it really? Like, is it a date? Are we paying?
They favorite, let's chill. Do you want to chill?
Girl, dudes
chill where?
At the house, honey.
I
ain't gonna lie, like, girl, dudes love, they just get, once they get homebody, dudes are really homebodies. Like, they be like, oh, women sometimes, like, no, dudes are straight homebodies.
I don't feel like they're
really.
I just feel like they just know what they could get at the house, and they just be trying to smash. That's how I feel. I don't know. That's how I look at it. Like, because whenever a dude asks me to come over, I'm automatically thinking that that's what he's thinking. Like, and that's wrong. That could be wrong on my half. I could be toxic,
no.
but that's how I feel. Like, oh, come chill with me at my house. I just don't like that when I don't know you. Like, if I'm just meeting you on an app or Instagram, or even if we just met at the grocery store, and you like, oh, come over to my house, like, sir, I don't know you. Can we like?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I get what you're saying. Okay, like you said, it depends on the circumstances. Like, okay, if this is like our first time chilling, hell no, you're not going to be at my house chilling. Like you said, as soon as you tell me that's my first automatic, like,
I'm out of here. Like, I can't do it.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I'm in a situation with my guy, and we've been out before, but he is so stuck on like, okay, he like to be at home, he like to watch movies.
My ex was like that. Yeah.
He wanna be chilled at the house all day. And I'd be like, bro, I don't know if you ain't got it, just say that. Cause I feel like I'm just,
but that's
it's so funny.
That too.
Right. If you ain't got to say that, but no, I don't think him like that. But it was just like, he's always trying to be at the house. But I definitely agree with you on it's circumstances. So
my ex was like that too, though. Like, and like that's one thing about like being in my previous relationship for like 5 years. I learned a lot of things about myself, and one of the things that I learned is that I don't want that. Like, I don't want to be like, we barely went out on dates and stuff like that. I need a date night every day, every week, maybe.
Spontaneous shit.
Like, yeah, I need to go out. I want to do stuff. Like, I want to travel. Like, I want somebody that want to travel with me. Like, all of that. Like, I just learned so much of what I want in my next person that I'm not putting up with nothing. Like, I'm not putting up with none of that shit. Like, oh, come chill at my house. No, you delete. Like, I'm not dealing with it. I cannot. Like, for real. Like, these guys.
Like, you want to stay in the house all day, motherfucker? Like, no.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's COVID and stuff like that. So, of course, the dates.
Girl, that's his first thing to say.
Yeah.
COVID.
Oh, I know we can't really do nothing. You should just come to my house. No, I'm not coming to your house.
Come to your house? What's like, they act like there's things you can't do outside that don't involve COVID. Like, we can go to a park. We can chill. We can
I'm here for it. Like, that's another thing. Like, money is not like, you don't have to spend money. We could meet at a park. Like, we could just talk. Like, it's not about. I'm not saying, oh, I want you to spend your money on me. I just don't want to come to your house. Like, I don't know you. Like, let's meet at a mutual place. I don't know. Or if money is the issue, like, then, like I said, I don't mind. I would go half. Like, you want to do this and that. But I'm just not, I don't know, girl. I'm just over these guys. Like, I'm in the whole.
No, I feel you on that. I feel like it gets to a certain point, like you said, when she dealt with some bullshit for a while, it's like.
Just learn what you want, and now
like, I'm not trying to deal with that no more.
Yeah, like, girl, I know we always end up going back to like talking about dating, and I'm sorry, but I'm not
sorry. That's most prevalent in our age.
The podcast that we gonna talk our shit, whatever we want to talk about, and I'm single, so y'all gonna be on this journey with me. Like maybe we still be doing this when I meet my husband. We don't know, but y'all gonna follow me on this journey. But so I deleted most of the dating. I deleted all the dating apps from my phone, but then somebody told me to try Hinge. So I downloaded Hinge. Yeah, I downloaded Hinge, and it's the same shit.
It's the same shit.
The dude, I told this dude to tell me about himself. I said, "Tell me about yourself." He said, "I work for a printing company and I live with my cousin." I was like, "All right, like." Tell me about yourself. Like, that's it. Like,
right. Anything else, baby?
Right. It's like, that's it. That's you telling me about yourself. He's like, oh, can I get your number? No, like, no. Like, I can, yo.
And he would have been left on red.
Girl, he is. And he keeps double.
He is.
I just unmatched with him or whatever. But he keeps double hello, what you doing? Hello. I'm like, no. Cause like, what the fuck?
You don't lost your chance, boo.
Yeah, I was like, really, guys, like, you don't put in no effort, like,
girl, and then I mean, like I said, for one of the reasons, like, I had got off of dating apps, cause my experience with them, a lot of the times it was dudes that was just trying to meet up, and they thought I was just about this hooking up life, girl. Like, I was so over them sliding my DMs with dick pics and all that stuff, girl. I was just like, I can't get enough of this, girl. I just deleted all this shit. I was through, girl, and never went back, honey. I'm like, oh, that's dead.
I'm guilty of going back when I'm bored, because I'd be like, I just be sitting at home doing nothing. Like I said, I'm trying to stay COVID free for this Puerto Rico trip. I was like, I just been chilling.
Girl, yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
You've been quarantining.
Yeah,
girl.
I mean, I went out on Friday. I told you I went to Sweet Lounge, so I haven't been doing that much. But I try to do a little bit. But it's just, I don't know. Like I go on when I'm bored. Like, I'm guilty of that, but I just get aggravated every time. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I keep doing it.
Girl, and they gonna keep trying you every single time.
I don't know why.
Like, they really don't care, and they kind of all act the same too. Like, they all come in with the same messages,
the same line, same thing. It's just, child. This one,
girl, but they be persistent.
One dude was trying to take me out the other day, and I ain't feel like going out, honestly. Like, so it sucks. I'm like, all right. But
girl, you know what? I wouldn't mind getting back on dating apps just to get the dates, to have somebody be like, "Hey, let me check it out."
Yeah, that's what I used to use it for. Like before, when I was single before my relationship, that's all I used to be. Y'all want to go out tonight? I'm bored. Let's see who I can find.
Girl, honey, I mean, I used to do that when I was in college. Like, me and my friends used to download like POF and stuff. Yeah. Like, girl, just to find like the move, girl, on the weekends and stuff.
Yeah,
and I used to help us sometimes, but honey, sometimes them folks be wanting other extra stuff.
Yeah,
not even sometimes. That's most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah. And I don't have no time for that. Like,
girl, no, we over that.
Saying that I'm not acting like I'm not. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not. Like, I'm not a virgin. Like, I'm not opposed to messing with a dude, but
that's not what we want. All
the way, and then you're not gonna get it the way they be trying. Like, it's just, you gotta put in effort. Like, that's the thing. Girl. You gotta put in some effort. Like, sir, you sending a dick pic is not gonna make me want to smash, like, at all. I don't care how good you think your dick look, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think when you send the dick pic, like, I think the attraction to the dick pic is whether it's like big or not. Like, I feel like, okay, like, if you send me a dick pic, like, okay, it's big, like, but other than that, what am I supposed to be getting out of you sending me a dick pic?
So for me, I feel like in my experience, usually only the dudes with the big dicks is the dudes that's sending dick pics, because they know that their dick is big. So, but it's like, I don't care. Like what the fuck? What do you think that, like? What is that?
They be wanting a pussy pig. They be wanting vagina pics, girl. Like, they be thinking like, you send this, If they send it to you and you respond a certain type of way, it depends on how you respond to it. Because if they send it to you, girl, I done been here before. I'd be like, LOL, why you send that shit? Like I'm playing around. Like, no, don't play around with these folks. Like these dudes will take that LOL. Like, oh, she like that. Like, oh, let me continue you. Like, nah.
Yo.
Girl, they be looking for you to send all kinds of if they send a dick pic and you really about that action, especially since you guys are on dating sites, they're gonna automatically assume like, okay, yeah, she want the D, and we don't.
They, yeah, I can't stand them, yo. Like,
girl, these dating
I just told my cousin, I was like, I'm gonna be single forever, and I'm okay with it.
Girl, you know what's so funny? It's like the way that life is going right now, girl. I'm not even. Girl, the way that the relationship in the dating world right now is really hard to even be with anybody or even trying to even get to know people because like you said, people up here sending dick pics, girl. People sending dick pics on freaking Instagram, girl. Nobody really wants anything. I don't even know the word, substitute. Like right now, it's like everybody's just living life online, especially since quarantine and COVID stuff happened. Like it is really hard out here in the dating world, especially this online dating stuff. Everything's online now anyways, but still.
That's why
it's really hard out here.
I'm through. That's why I'm about to just travel.
Girl, and do you, honey?
Yes, girl.
Mind your own business, doing the things that make you happy, enjoying yourself, even if that includes ladies and gentlemen traveling alone to certain places, but always make sure you're safe and stuff.
Make sure you're safe, y'all. Yeah,
and know the city before you try to know the city.
Yeah, try to find out, try to plan out your trip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have the places that you're gonna go there, have the addresses and just everything. Have your location on your phone. That's the most important thing. That's what I was gonna do if I would have went to LA by myself. I would have shared my location with a couple people. Like, so you see where I was at, where I'm going. Like, but I'm ready to travel. I cannot wait. But we can wrap this episode up.
Girl, that was a good episode.
Guys, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all comment. I really want to know how y'all feel about solo travel.
Yes, please comment, y'all.
Getting flued out. Like, like, let us know.
Girl, would you be flued out by yourself, girl?
If you want to fly me out and you're watching this, I'm willing.
Girl, what you said earlier girl, no, go ahead, put it down there. If you're trying to fly somebody out.
Okay.
If you're gonna fly my girl out.
If you want to fly both of us out, you know.
Because she be needing a home girl. It's a buddy system.
So fly us out.
It's a buddy system.
Yeah.
Period. Just so you know.
But all right, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.